Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Breatharian Institute. I wanted to speak today with you about eating food. It's one of these things that the Breatharian community has in a way, begun to wrap around, is this idea that humans don't need to eat food or drink food, or whatever. However, we ingest food. And there's a lot of us who do sun gaze. We do acknowledge the different means of getting what we would call like plasma food from the environment. But I've noticed that there's a lot of energy around people feeling like they shouldn't eat. Okay, and this is something that I think that it's really there hasn't been enough attention put onto the reasons that we eat. Like life is full of such variety. That what are the reasons that I eat or that I don't eat? When do I need food? When don't I eat food? Need food? So there's so many different factors in this, which is why at the Breatharian Institute we teach divining so much, is that the factors in life are tremendous. Like the what's true today, for you might not be true tomorrow for you, and how do we navigate so many factors in life? Like life is so diverse that there's seemingly an endless amount of factors into something, from like who am I around right now to what did I eat last, which might dictate that I need to eat something else. And so I just wanted to put out there that there are a lot of reasons to eat, and in that there's a lot of different things to eat. And so I wanted to begin to touch on that, just to give an idea of the scope of what it is that I'm talking about. I'm going to give some examples. So like right now I'm out hiking, and I'm around my lady. She likes to eat. She loves to eat sometimes, and it can be a form of entertainment. But for those of us who aren't really entertained by food, staying in harmony with the people around us can become very important. Now, I say this, but please don't take this too far, because there is a scientific way to be in harmony with people without causing yourself too much pain. And so if everybody's eating biscuits, you might not want to just say, oh yeah, I just want to be in harmony with people this time, and I'm going to eat a biscuit, because it can really, eating for other people or eating for the reasons that eating for the wrong reasons or eating the wrong food can cause pain in the body. So a lot of times, like if I'm divining, and let's say I want to be around people, there might be one item at a party that I can eat, and people might have something to say, but I'm so far beyond caring what anybody has to say, because nobody has enough information to have an opinion really that matters to me on my life anyway. I mean, there's a way that everybody has an opinion, and we just really shouldn't care, because really, if I don't care what my opinion is, why should I care what yours is? I mean, they're not a huge commodity in life. Everybody's got an opinion about everything, So, but at a table that's full of, let's say I go to a friend's party or whatever, and there's a buffet, there might be like 1 to 3 items that I can eat, or I might bring food to the party that I can eat that's in harmony with everybody at the party. And these are things that I can check through divining. And then I'm eating a food to stay in harmony with the group, but I'm not choosing to eat to, as they say, when in Rome, do what Rome does. Like, I don't do what Rome does. Even when I'm in Rome, I do what I do. And so, like, this is one example of how we can both trick ourselves and do the right thing, and how close those two things can be together. Because you eat the wrong item at a party, and you've then pulled yourself out of your energy to be in other people's energy, and that's not always. That's never going to be a good thing, as far as I can tell, to bring yourself out of your own energy to be in other people's energy. There's a more scientific way of doing that, and so it can involve just one treat or one item or one thing this way that'll just kind of bring everything together for you and allow you to sort of step into other people's environment while you maintain your own energy, which is really what people are asking for anyway. People might, like, have you ever noticed when people can seem to drag you down to their level and then they hate you for going there with them? It's because they really weren't trying to drag you down to their level. It's just that they couldn't do anything else but that. But really, they wanted some relief from their own pain. So there's a way that you can be in people's environment and be in harmony with them, but hold the highest reference point at the same time. Like, you don't have to go way down to the lowest common denominator to be in the same energy as other people. So this can be done with an item of food. There are times when I'm just gonna give one example. Sugar. Sugar is a very powerful thing. Like, it's a crystalline substance for one. So if sugar can hold a lot of energy, and so I've noticed that sometimes I'll have a sweet tooth, and like I can eat a sugar, and like, let's say I find a candy that's in a pretty good energy. I can have like one of the candies. I'll maybe have 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't really seem to make me fulfilled. And then I can have like one other item, and that really has a higher self energy, or a sacred heart energy, or even an inner child energy. And that sugar, when I take that one particular sugar, it's like, what happens is that I've eaten the correct sugar for my soul, and then that crystal sugar comes into my body and dominates all the other sugars in my system, and begins kicking the sugars that aren't in harmony with me out of my system. So in a way, you can detox from sugar by eating the correct sugar. Okay? That's, again, all of this is science, I'm trying to think of, there's a lot of different examples that I could give, but being around people and being in harmony can be very important if we live in a city, if we live in an environment where we have to be around people. And and then this sugar thing, a lot of us have sweet tooths, and if you can find a sugar that has a high energy for you, like not just a high energy, but a energy that's in balance with your soul, then you can basically solve your sugar problem, by just eating the correct sugars. So I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'll do another follow-up video here soon. Thank you.